Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, Bach. Today's date is June 16th. As we're all gearing up for summer, we have school advice from our parting 8th graders and an insight on students' summer plans. I'm Jason Monaco, and you're watching the final Bach MSOA Today Away news show for this school year. It's always important to be prepared for whatever grade you're going into. Our 8th grade TV Crew students left tips and guidance for your last year at Bach Middle School. Here's what they had to say.
My advice is if teachers give you time in class to do work, like classwork or homework, try and get as much done as you can in that time, because that means you have less to do once you get home. And if you don't do stuff during that time, you're going to regret it once you get home because you have more work to do.
My advice is to make as many friends as possible in all of your classes because it makes school a lot more fun and it makes your classes a lot more bearable.
My advice for incoming 8th graders would be to never procrastinate and to always get your work done on time.
Generally speaking, you're always going to want to set aside free time on top of all the work you already get. Because in free time, you can read books, play games, just anything that helps you relax. And that's really important in middle school.
Now to Mr. Hurley with this final science report. Today's topic really rocks.
Special correspondent for Bach MSOA Today, Mr. Hurley, still walking the beautiful land of Hawaii. And I had spoke before about weathering and erosion. Now, the wonder of weathering and erosion isn't a new thing. Cultures have been amazed with how natural forces can weather and change rocks over time for a long, long time. A matter of fact, that temple behind me was built from weathered igneous rock that the natives here, the original people here in Hawaii, brought the rocks for miles and miles so they could stack them all up into that really cool temple.
Now, even though they tried to impress the gods with igneous rock, which is cool, they also tried to impress the gods by human sacrifice here, which isn't as cool, but that's not the igneous rock's fault.
So weathering and erosion isn't a new thing. People have been impressed for a long time, so you should be impressed too, because science is awesome. There's no cement holding that together. They're just rocks stacked on top of one another. It's pretty cool.
Fidget toys, produced in 1993, are becoming a new trend all around Bach. The toys are visually pleasing and fun to play with. Are the trend chasers just seeking good, harmless fun, or could they potentially be mocking those with mental disability? Could this be a new form of appropriation? I'm visual artist Jessie G, and I'm on your screen to talk to you about why fidget toys should not be treated like they were created for everyone. To elaborate, on TikTok, where the trend originated, there are many people promoting fidget toy trading and are usually no older than 9. These kids collect ridiculous amounts of fidget toys and create skits for their account. Looking closely, it says nowhere that they have any sort of disorder. What people like these don't realize is this takes a big toll on those who need them. A user complained about the topic and had this to say, and quote, "It's annoying that these trend chasers have turned what are for some, including me, needed things to help regulate into internet fads or trends. I have not been able to get access to decent fidgets for a long time. I walk into a store, ask what they have for fidgets while fearing I look like a trend zombie, only to be greeted with, 'Sorry, everything is sold out due to high demand.' It irritates me." End quote. As a person part of the community the toys were designed for, it is insulting that so many people who think they are supportive of us have astronomical amounts of fidget toys, whilst me and my friends with the same problem are left with only 2 or 3. I have been disrespected multiple times because of what is out of my control. My disorder has even been denied by a girl with a poppet in her hands. People like me will understand that sensory issues cause stress, which is why we need fidget toys. Examples are hearing certain sounds that might seem all right to most people, but often are unbearable to those with these issues. Different body parts twitching constantly, or the strong want to bite or chew on something. These can keep the sufferer up at night, unable to sleep or unable to focus during class. The sad truth is trend chasers buy fidget toys because they are so-called satisfying and make people with autism, ADHD, and everyone else who needs them look like children who play with them like toys. That'll wrap it up for now. Thank you for listening to my rant. I hope people will start using these more mindfully now. Goodbye.
A final reminder that 8th graders have their moving on ceremonies tomorrow. Be sure to get Thursday's revised schedule and details on the Bach Messenger page. Then we end the year Friday with our annual Arts Pep Rally, where students compete to see which art area has the most spirit. Although COVID-19 has greatly impacted our presentation and formatting, we have strived to bring informational and entertaining news to all students every morning. Tomorrow, we are airing a behind-the-scenes look at our TV crew to commemorate the end of this year's hybrid news show. Thank you all for tuning in, and for the last time, I'm Jason Monaco, signing off.